Pokémon Journeys is a series that showcases all the regions so far within Pokemon. The Masters 8 allows trainers to use gimmicks from the regions that they may have introduced them. Within this series, Ash Ketchum is the only trainer to use all three gimmicks, being Mega Evolution, Z Moves, and Dynamaxing. But what if all the Masters 8 trainers could use all three gimmicks? What would they have? What's up, Pokechamps? This is your boy InfamousTrainer here, and today we'll be giving every Masters 8 trainer every gimmick for the tournament. Also, since terrestrialization is so new, let's go ahead and skip it for now and save it for a future video. So that being said, let's mention another all with all the amazing snacks you can get from today's sponsor, being Tokyo Treat and Sakuragi. If you're not familiar, these are two Japanese subscription boxes that send amazing snacks and goodies right to your front door. Depending on what you like, you have Tokyo Treat with more modern treats and snacks, while Sakuragi comes with a more traditional style of snacks, which are also amazing. Did I mention there's a theme every month? This month's theme is Spooktacular Snacking for Tokyo Treat, celebrating with a Halloween themed box and packaging. Then Sakuragi dives into Ibaraki, which focuses in on culinary rich treats. There are so many great snacks like Tokyo Treat's Kit Kats with a sweet potato for this month's flavor. Also the breads like the Tokyo Maple Loaf, it's just so good, and there's more. It's so good, bro. Like, they never miss. They never miss with the Kit Kats. This Kit Kat is bomb. Then for Sakuragi, they have melon jelly, strawberry tarts, and the white peach cookie, which is just so bomb. Not to mention it pairs with the teas so nicely. Now, if you liked any of the snacks you've seen, don't worry, I got you. Be sure to use my links in the description down below to order these subscription boxes. Alongside that, be sure to use my code InfamousTrainer to get $5 off your first order. Thanks again to Tokyo Treat and Sakuragi for sponsoring this video. And with that being said, let's dive back into the main topic. Let's kick it off with Ash, who of course has his Mega Lucario as his main Mega Pokemon. Though Ash could have so many different options such as Mega Charizard Y, Mega Sceptile, Mega Glalie, and others, I think Mega Lucario is the best choice, though Mega Gengar could be really cool. As for Z Crystals, I think he should continue with his Pikachu exclusive Z Crystal to utilize 10 million volt Thunderbolt, though let's give him Stellium Z for Corkscrew Crash. It easily can be used for Pikachu and Lucario, making it very beneficial. Then for G-Max Pokemon, I decided to keep it up with G-Max Pikachu or Gengar. Even though he doesn't use Pikachu much, it could be awesome to see it, and Gengar is too much of a staple now. Next up is the non-gimmick queen herself, Iris. Now for the Mega, she has a few options, and even though she has a Gible and Mega Garchomp could be interesting, I decided to go for Mega Altaria or Mega Salamence. I'm not entirely sure which one fits her team more, as Salamence is seen on a few of her game teams, and Altaria is so unique it could fit her very well. Maybe you can let me know in the comments down below which one you think is better. For her Z Crystal and Z move, it's pretty simple. I gave her Dragonium Z to use Devastating Drake. I think it's a perfect Z move for her. It's something I wish she used against Cynthia, as it could have helped against Garchomp and would have made the battle more epic. Lastly is her G-Max Pokemon, and I think the best option here would have to be G-Max Lapras. Due to being a staple in Iris's game team, and of course it's showing her overcoming the fear of Ice-type Pokemon, Lapras is overall perfect. Not to mention Lapras is strong and tanky and a great Pokemon on her team. Then we have Alain, which of course will be using his Mega Charizard X for his main Mega Pokemon. Then for Z moves, I actually decided to give him two, being Firium Z for Inferno Overdrive, of course being for Charizard, and also Darkium Z, using Black Hole Eclipse, which is a Z move I could really imagine him using for Tyranitar, Weavile, Bisharp, and even Malamar, as he owns quite a few Dark-type Pokemon. Then lastly is going to be G-Max, and I think the best Pokemon here would have to be G-Max Corviknight. As aesthetically, I think Corviknight fits him very well and is a great way to switch out on Pheasant, and I think this Pokemon is tanky enough to pull through, but also to deal some massive damage when needed. Also, it just looks awesome. Then from Kalos again, we have Diantha, who of course is going to be using her Mega Gardevoir as her main Mega Pokemon. For Diantha's Z Crystal and move, one choice is Ferium Z with the Twinkle Tackle for Pokemon like Gardevoir. But on the other hand, there's also Psychium Z with Shattered Psyche, which could also be beneficial here. Also, one thing I noticed is that Diantha loves to use Ghost-type moves and Ghost-type Pokemon, so possibly a Ghostium Z could be beneficial here as well, but you guys can let me know. Then for a G-Max Pokemon, the best option here is G-Max Hatterene. This is an easy pick because Hatterene is pretty much the equivalent to Gardevoir but in Gen 8. Next up is Lance, and choosing a Mega for him was another tough one, as I could see him with Mega Charizard Y, Mega Salamence, Mega Aerodactyl, and more. Though I thought it'd be awesome to see him use his shiny Gyarados to give him a shiny Mega Gyarados. This isn't something we've seen in the anime as of yet as far as the shiny form, and it looks great. For Z moves, I decided on Dragonium Z for Devastating Drake due to all the Dragon type Pokemon that Lance has. But he also has quite a few Flying type Pokemon, so why not give him Flaminium Z for Supersonic Strike? I see the Z move being so beneficial. Lastly for G-Max, I really couldn't decide, as G-Max Duraludon seems like a no-brainer because it's a Dragon type, but it's so associated with Raihan I didn't want to take it away. But on the other hand, there is G-Max Anaconda, which looks draconic and is pretty awesome. though I'm not sure, so I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below as well for this one. Cracking into top 3 we have Steven, who will of course be using his Mega Metagross as his main Mega Pokemon, though Mega Aggron isn't a bad option here either. As for Z moves, I think we have to go Steelium Z for Corkscrew Crash because it's too perfect. Though another option I wanted to give him was Rockium Z for Continental Crush because he has so many rock type Pokemon, plus his name is Steven Stone, so it just fits too well. Lastly is G-Max, and the best option will forever be G-Max Melmetal. I really wanted Ash to showcase this Pokemon, and it may not ever happen, so let's give it to Steven so he can bring out its ultimate potential. I mean, it just works so well for him. Taking the penultimate spot is the queen herself, Cynthia. As for her Mega Pokemon, there is no other Pokemon to take this role besides the busted Mega Garchomp, which should have taken on Mega Lucario, but we'll save that for another video. From there, I decided to give her the Z Crystal and move, which will be Dragonium Z for Devastating Drape because of Garchomp, of course. But another option to give her would be a Commonium Z for her Kommo-o, which is something I wish she used against Ash. Especially with it being revealed earlier in the season, it would have just been awesome to see. Lastly, her G-Max Pokemon being another tough pick, and the options here were G-Max Grimmsnarl and G-Max Dreadnought. Honestly, I'm not sure which of the two would be best, so this one is up to you guys, so let me know in the comments down below which one fits her better, Grimmsnarl or Dreadnought. Then finally we have Leon. Now when it comes to a Mega Pokemon, it was another obvious choice to give him a Mega Charizard Y, as it fits him well and something that people were speculating he may use, but he hasn't as of yet. As for Z moves, I think Firium Z with Inferno Overdrive is the best option, though I can imagine Leon using others like Ghostium Z, Groundium Z, or even any other one. And lastly, of course, is his G-Max Pokemon, which of course is locked in with G-Max Charizard and Rillaboom, two powerful Pokemon. I mean, he's been sweeping with these two. If Leon did have all three, he truly would never go down and shows himself as a huge player in the Masters 8. Well, there you have it. We have every gimmick for every trainer in the Masters 8. What do you think about the picks, and what do you give all of them? I'm curious, so let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you came to enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. That being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and bye!